Good afternoon, it's Benny Buffon here, yet again as Proudsack joins us perfectly on time. See, it's like I planned it, wasn't it?
What's up,
So-
you bunch of gits?
Now then. Right then. Just about to start the Oberwalds Glory, the final one of the Play Pools. So I've got with me, as I've just said, we've got Proudstar joining us for the first time, so very much welcome to Proudstar. Afternoon, buddy.
Afternoon. Thanks for letting me hop in and
Hey.
hang out.
It's an honour. It's an honour to have the Proudstar in here. And then, we've got Dragoon as well.
Yeah, everyone's kind of bored with me by now.
So
Nobody's bored at you. Everybody needs somebody to laugh at.
He's getting in there already. I like this Proudstar already. The only problem I've got to say, though, Proudstar, this is probably the worst play pool for you to do because it's full of elves. There's a lot of elves, so I'm sorry in advance.
Right. So I can hate most of the teams. It'll be all right. It'll be like normal.
That's cool. Then if you're happy with that, that's good. So basically, then, so we've got this pre-cap to do, and then we have got the first ever game of Stuns and Skulls, and that'll be Dragoons Lizards against Sleepy's Skavens. So I can't wait for that. And are you joining me for that, Proudstar?
I'd be glad to.
Oh, fantastic. So me and Proudstar are going to laugh when all the lizards die. Fantastic. Right. Let's get on with it then, because we are on a bit of a time schedule for this one. Go on, Proudstar.
We should take a prediction on who loses the most players in the first game ever.
Oh, God. Yeah. If it's over 10, I'll be happy. Right. So first of all, then we've got to do the schedule. Then, so it's my turn to predict who I want and who I don't want. Now, when I look at all these teams are very similar. So I really don't care who I play first. I'll be brutally honest. I mean, I sort of want to play the Pink Pansies first, so I've got the Orcs out the way. So I'm going to say I want the Pink Pansies first.
Okay.
And who don't I want to play first?
Shaky Dog, the winner of the play pool.
Nobody really. No one really they're all very same of the same, aren't they?
Yeah, very much.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's like,
What human dwarf, wood elf, dark elf. What's up with all these elves?
I know they've all got in this play
It's
pool.
disgusting.
I predict the elves will die this season.
In droves, hopefully. So there's nobody I don't really want to play, so, I'll go with Goblins as I want to play first.
No, that. No. Okay, Goblins.
I'm going to go with Goblins.
I was going to say, you got to pick someone.
Yeah, I'll go with Goblins. Right, here comes the schedule then for everybody. Let's get the schedule out of the way first. First week, we have... don't get what I wanted. I thought I got what I wanted then. So the Crimson Pans, that's your Shaky Dogs, against another Salvation Armors High Elves. Then we've got the Goblins of Tony versus the Average Joe's Jimmy. The Pink Panthers of Hawker will play Ferntree Orchard. That is Vanslow, isn't it? Yes. And then the Shield Wall of Valencia get to play against Fezar's Blue Book Believers. Now, here's a boring fact for you. The last time me and Fezar was in the same play pool, we both played each other the first week. And I will quite happily take the same result.
Did you win?
4-0, I think. But that was with Orcs, though. And they're green, and they're big. And he was against his vampires, so that's not going to happen. So, Dragoon, which game are you looking forward to seeing this first round?
Oh, I'm looking forward to Gobsmack to get loads of Average Joes, because all of the humans are going to die.
So. Right, okay, I can live with that. Humans obviously can't. I'm going to go with the Crimson Pans of Shaky Dog and another Salvation Army. That's High Elf and Wood Elf in it, so, Holston versus Shaky, I think that'll be a good first game. Any particular game you want to see in week 1 or you think could be an interesting matchup, Proud?
I'm looking. Go back to the teams for me, would you? Because I'm watching off of Twitch.
All right, okay. There we go.
Slow-mo.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Pink Pansies game. I think that one will be interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Good old
the Wood Elves are sporting a higher TV.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it's going to come down to how they spend their inducements, but that could be a crusher.
Yeah. Jimmy, are you happy with your first week? Jimmy's in chat, so I'm just asking him if he's happy to take on the Goblins week 1. Let's go to week 2 then. And obviously we see the Gobsmack Gitloads, the Goblins versus Crimson Pans. I know Salvation Army plays Pink Pansies. Average Joes, after playing Goblins, will play Shield Wall of Halenzia. And Fentry Orchard season will play the Pluck Believers. I'm going to go with Average Joes versus Shield Wall of Halenzia just because it's me and Jimmy usually have good games. So I'm a bit biased.
I would agree with that. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, should be a good one. I'm hoping Tony's chopped half of them in half before they get to me. Proud Star, any particular one or any particular? Oh yeah.
On week 2,
Mm.
let's see. Who's Shaky playing the second week, and who the Dwarves playing the second week?
Dwarfs are playing the Humans. That's Jimmy's team I'm playing against, and Blue Book Believers against the Shakies. What else do they believe? Is it? No, I'm lying. What else versus the Goblins?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a fun game.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a fun game.
Shaky's kind of mean, but goblins can scare you.
And
yeah, it's Tony as well.
Goblins.
It's Tony.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see some of his games this season because him and goblins. He's either going well. He plays elves, so I think he can deal with the frustration.
Yeah.
But goblins can just be so frustrating. It's like playing Underworld for 3 seasons, but I've done that.
Yeah.
Goblins can sometimes be like the bane of your existence.
Yeah.
It's like Underworld. I played them for 3 seasons, and they didn't implode until the 3rd season, but they were so much fun.
And that's it. Sometimes it's all the fun aspect, and that's what. And when you play goblins, you've got to be for fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shaky Dog saying not mean with wood elves. Oh, I don't know about that. Week 3 then we see the Crimson Pans versus Average Joes. So that's Shaky and Jimmy. That'll be a good one. Another Salvation Army. The High Elves take on the Wood Elves of Ferntree. The Goblins take on the Blue Book Believers, but Dark Elves, and then the Pink Pansies versus the Dwarfs of Halenzia. So Orcs v Dwarfs. So anybody who doesn't like the Elves fighting across, there's a good one for you. The Dwarf and Orc, a very old rivalry there. So yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to go with Crimson Pans versus Average Joes because I think that's a good game between Wood Elves and humans, and that's that should be a good one. I think the Pink Panthers and Shield Wall of Halenzia will be very slow, bash grand. And although it offers something different in this play pool, I just think the Pans versus Joes will be a better game. So I'm going to go with that. I don't mind playing the Orcs week 3, and I probably prefer to play a bit earlier, but it is what it is. So, Proud Star, do you agree with the Orc v Dwarf, or do you want to see a bit of Elf offs?
No, I want to. The Orcs and the Dwarves should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like dwarves. I have a soft spot for them. I think that's what I might be putting together.
Yes.
Oh, no,
yes. Yes, Proud Star.
Yes.
Get out. Yes.
No.
That's it. Get Dragoon out. Proud Star's my new friend. Fuck you. Get out. So yes.
Okay. Dragoon likes dwarves. He just won't ever admit it.
Yes.
I'll say one word, Dwargon. He'll get the joke.
Don't mention that name. Don't.
I'm gonna make him a lineman.
I'm gonna kill that lineman.
Week 4 then, Crimson Pans. Shaky Dog takes on Hawker's Pansies, so Shaky will be hoping that can take a few Pansies out so you don't have to play them. Week 4 also sees Shield Wall of Halenzia take on the Goblins. Blue Book Believers of Dark Elves against the High Elves of another Salvation Army. And finally, we have the Wood Elves of Ferntree Orchard take on the Humans of Jimmy, who is Average Joes. So dodging, ducking, diving, dipping, and the rest of it. Again, that's an interesting one. I'm looking forward to the Shield Wall of Halenzia versus Gitloads because the Gitloads dirty fuckers, and they're going to be fouling, they're going to be throwing balls at me. Get your mind out the gutter right now. Chainsaws, and all the rest of it. So I think that would be good. Jimmy's saying back-to-back Wood Elves. Well, aren't you the lucky guy? So yeah, I mean that's going to be good. I think that's going to be that could either go really well for me or really bad. Tony plays goblins so good, and also, as we spoke about in the other pre-cap, that obviously Airpool's only point he dropped was against goblins twice. So that's going to be an interesting game. Week 5 then. Come on, let's have a look then. We have the Wood Elf off. The Fentry Orchard Seasons will play the Crimson Pans and a Wood Elf. The Dark Elves of the Blue Book Believers will play the Average Joes. Shieldwald of Valencia gets to play the High Elves, another Salvation Army. And the Pink Pansies, after playing the Dwarfs in Week 4, will play the Orcs in Week 5. Lovely. I'm going to go with a Wood Elf off just because it's a Wood Elf off. I don't really like.
Yeah, I want to, but it's. I think it's something different. I'm actually interested in Orcs v Goblins.
Really, Orcs v Goblins? Yeah.
Yeah, I think if Tony stays alive against you in the Dwarfs,
yep,
that could be a really fun game. Obviously, if you kill him, then that's going to be a bore.
Yeah, I get that.
I think in that late in the season, I think it's really going to it's going to depend on what the two Wood Elf teams look like, because they could look very, very different by that time.
Yeah. In that aspect, though, I guess this is kind of the greatest division ever for the elves, because
it is good the way it's
what's going to kill them.
But the thing is, this is what we did though, didn't we? Did the random aspects.
Yep.
So we didn't pick a win in any division. We did the random aspect, and it is going to throw things like this, and it's good to a certain extent because we usually see all these bash teams and that. Because a lot of teams have gone with different things, and there's a lot of elves and goblins and ogres and stuff like that. You're going to see player pools like this. This is a very dominant elf team, and law of averages, you'd expect an elf to win this player pool. But we'll see. Week 6 then we see the Crimson Pan, that's Shaker's Wood Elves against the Blue Book Believers. That is the Dark Elves of Fez. The Fentry Orchard Season Wood Elves will play Shield Wall of Valencia. So guess what? I'm playing Shaky in Week 7, I do believe. Hey Shaky. So he'll be happy with that. And then we've got the Average Joes against the Pink Pansies, and then another Salvation Army, obviously the High Elves versus the Goblins. Who are we liking? I'm liking the Average Joes against the Pink Panthers, the Orcs versus the Humans. I think that could be a lot riding on that game.
I think you're right as far as a lot riding, but I think the Goblins versus Elves game should be really, really good.
I think any game the Goblins are in is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I also look for the Crimson Pines versus Blue Book Believers. I don't know why, but to me, Wood Elves v Dark Elves is just such a fun and entertaining watch.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Right. Week 7 then. The Shield Wall of Valencia, who are at home in Week 7, will play the Shaky Dog Wood Elves of Crimson Pan. The Pink Pansies will play the Blue Book Believers. The Goblins will play the Fentry Orchard Wood Elves. And the No Salvation Army, well, the High Elves will play the Average Joes, while Jimmy's Humans. I am obviously going to be biased here and say Shield Wall of Valencia versus Shaky's Crimson Pans. Week 7 could be massive. I don't know about you, Dragoon, but that's the one I'm going with.
No, another Salvation Army versus Average Joes. This is one that I'm looking at. Yeah. I think Jimmy's going to have a real fun time in that one. And the High Elves too, and it's just going to be entertaining.
Right. Fair enough. Proud Star, any particular one? Dwarfs, elves, or orc, elves, goblin elves? Or elves, humans?
The dwarves versus the elves. I have to see that game.
Is that because a dead elf is a good elf?
Yeah.
Absolutely, that is correct.
Shake is saying you don't yet realise I suck with wood elves.
Give Dragoon
you don't suck with anyone.
Give Dragoon a cookie, he understands.
Is that what you're going to be doing on Sunday? Here's a cookie.
Right, let's get on with the teams then. Average Joe's is the first one up. Obviously, I've said it before, but his free admin win got him number 2, a level up, what ended up rolling strength. So Peter LaFleur, strength 4, human blitzer. Average Joe's obviously after the dodgeball team. What, hey, brilliant. Good old Patches of Houlihan and all them. Steve the Pirate, arrgh. Any relation to Hardy Har Har by any chance?
Hardy Har Har. That's never gonna leave.
It's not. Dragoon, talk to us about this team.
I like the guard on the ogre, but unfortunate, no pro, no block. That number 2, what a beauty.
Yep.
I really like 3 and 5, but I just like guard and block. I think it's a great combo.
Yep.
I'd be interested to why he's taken jump up on 4.
It's gonna make him a pommer.
Yeah. And then throwing catches. What movement, amazing. And then he's starting to build a Saka in number 13. I think it's a well-built team, honestly. Not much bloat.
Yeah, Jimmy said Parlon coming. Proud staff?
I like the team because I like the movie.
Yeah, I can do that. I like it. I used to play dodgeball a lot, so in tournaments and that, just ridiculously. So anything to do with dodgeball, I love. But yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's 15-10. It's a human team. He's got 13 players. He's got some really nice skills on his blitzers. The strength 4 is beautiful. He's obviously getting one ready to pile on. It's just a great team. I mean, there's not really much you can say. There doesn't seem to be any sort of weakness. He's got movement down catcher as well. He's doing obviously the wrestle catcher, and I just think it's a really well built team. Obviously, AV8 all the way around. I've seen sometimes AV8 on humans feels like AV6 because they just get smacked. But
I do have one slight concern for Jimmy.
Yeah.
And it's just the play pool he's in.
Yeah, no tackle against these elves. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be rough. Yeah, Jimmy just said it himself.
Yeah, I wonder how much tackle I've got.
So I ask you this, Jimmy.
I have a feeling.
Number 4.
Go ahead.
Would you take tackle over piling on first?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Knowing how many elves you have, I think tackle's probably your better bet.
Yeah, that's a good.
The jump up still has its uses. So
yeah, it does. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's a good question.
I do the same proud stuff.
He's got the squeak sandwich chaos, so throw a rock ain't gonna kill any of them. That's a bit sad though, because to me, you're a dodgeball team, so you want them to throw rocks at you so you can dodge out the way. That chaos goes against everything Average Joe stands for.
Exactly.
So you're gonna get a cross there. Not happy with that. Record's good. Another team will play the Dub Skulls. He got beat by the Blue Book Believers, so he'll be trying to get his revenge on them. Anybody else? Let's have a look. Yep. And he got beat by the Dub Skulls again. So if you can dodge your wrench, you can dodge your ball. And if they don't throw a rock, you're not going to get hit. So that's what he's going for. So the main issue is no tackle.
Yeah.
So that is a major problem. But if you can just roll powers like most people do against blodgers, it'll be fine. Right, let's move on then to the Ferntree Orchard seasons. It's H.C. Vancelos, who I do believe is living in America at the moment. I don't know. Bloody hell. Struth! Bloody hell! Made me want to start singing, what about Kung Fu Fighting? Right, what else then? Let's talk about these wood elves. Bloody hell. A lot of blodge in there. Or dodge, I should say. Quite a bit of dodge, quite a bit of blodge. Loads of catches, love it. Agility 5, War Dancer, scary. Now, he wanted that War Dancer back for week 1. He's got it, but it's got a niggle. I'm slaving. And mouse grip. I want that War Dancer. Give it to me. Maybe back ribs. He's got a few bashed up elves as well. What's beautiful.
Ooh,
Multiple block tree, man. Woo! Gotta love a
He's
bit of
facing
that.
the orcs as well first.
He wanted
Game.
his war dancer for week 1. He's got it. So they're playing the orcs week. Well, yeah, but the orcs aren't that developed. So
True.
best of playing while they're
True.
not developed. It looks a good enough team. 16, 10, 13 players. Got kick as well. Got his one war dance was really good. I mean, war dance is good out off the just at level 1, but obviously having that agility, jumping on a 2+ with tackle, that is beautiful. That's going to cause a lot of problems. Obviously, the downside is it does have a niggle, and it's only Ares 7. So that's a slight worry. Throwers only just got pass. So I'm not really sure what to make of this team. The War Dancer's the key player. Obviously, all the catches give him nice speed all the way around the park. And against teams like Jimmy with no tackle, you'd expect him to have a good time. But against other elf teams, it's going to be interesting. You'd think this play pool should have more touchdowns than any other.
Oh yeah, I would be surprised.
Elves will do the sissy elf thing and run away. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, right. Let's get on to Blue Book Believers, guys, because
Blue Book Believer.
Right, let's have a look then. So we've got 11 players again. Fezar, who obviously plays the Dwarfs in week 1. They've got beautiful Witch Elf, Agility 5, Movement 8, Blodger. Sato's a Movement 8 Blitzer with Guard. 3 Guard in this team. That's more Guard than I've got. 3 Blitzers with Blodge, 2 with Sidestep, 1 with Tackle. This is a really nicely built team. Only 1540 TV wise as well. Only 11 players though, so like with other teams they've got 13, he's only got 11, although most of them are AV8, so that'll help where we're also obviously AV7. They're all healthy as well, so there's no niggles, no stat downs, no movement busts. Now I don't think I've seen Fezar play with Dark Elves, but I know he's a very good vampire coach. He's got a record of 6 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss as well, so he knows obviously how to play him. Just trying to see who he's played. He beat.
I think he gets a big X personally. They're not blue.
Yeah.
They're yellow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, here, this is how hard the Dwarfs are going to have in week 1. He's already beaten the average draws. He's beaten the Greeniuses, who's obviously held Zerpos to 2 draws. He smashed the Gobsmack Gitlords 4-1 as well. So everyone, basically, he's been slapping. He's beat the Blood God Despoilers 4-1 as well. I'm trying to find where his loss came. Where was his loss? Oh, against the Electric Mayhem, a Kislev team, I think. Don't know who they are, but it's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, as a dwarf coach, I'm thinking, well, he's got 11 players. Does he want 12? But if he does, that it costs him 70k.
He does have 70k though.
So he could, but then if anything badly broke with his blitzes or something, then it's gonna set him back. So it's going to be an interesting one. What's he running at? 1540 TV? What's the Dwarfs running at? Oh, the Dwarfs are running at 1480. And I'm carrying Gold Bloat, so that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, what else can we say? It's a nice team. The Witch Elf, the Blitzers all done. He's got 2 Guard Linemen. They are gold dust. They are really, really good. Fezar's a brilliant coach, and he'll be there or thereabouts, I think. I can't see him not being there. I don't know if Proud Star wants to add anything with them being elves, but
well, the fact that they have guard is going to be a big help for them.
Yep. Yeah, it's huge. And them sidesteppers could cause all sorts of problems for teams with no tackle as well. Because if you don't knock him down, then he's going to just park him. They could be carnage on corner cages of the opposition. No enhancements, so that's a bit of a shame. Right then, to the Dwarfs we go then. Shield Wall of Valencia. It will be the opponent of the elves we just spoke about, yeah. So, Shield Wall of Valencia, obviously they're coached by myself. I am going to say this like a broken record, but these are the worst Troll Slayers I have ever had. Ever in the Dwarven realms. Lord Boomer's been killed twice, and he survived both times thanks to the Apo. The Flaming Inferno, and I mean, the only good thing I can say about Lord Boomer, he actually injured something. I mean, he's had 2 MVPs. The Flaming Inferno's had 1 MVP, so as you can see, they just don't hurt anything. And the two runners are just standard, but they do the job, I guess. Yorkshire Group with his agility 4, don't know why I picked that, but it's fun. Yorkshire Tea, I've got to have a pommer somewhere. And like you with your Saurus, I need to get my Longbeards guarded up and stuff like that. That's where the weakness is at the moment. Dragoon, do you want to say anything about this team?
It's the beginning of a Bernie team. If anyone's ever see me on a precap, this is a Bernie team, just hands and out, just mighty blow, guard. It's the only thing you need. Pile on.
Yeah. I usually go pile on my Troll Slayers, but they've just not got it done. So I felt like I had to take it on Yorkshire Tea. Instead, what? I always like to have at least one pile on piece. Like I say, it's a shame the runners haven't rolled a double or something. I'm usually quite lucky with runners, so this is so I was probably due a team where the runners didn't get anything good. I'm happy I've got the 3 rerolls. I've got a leader reroll as well. So I've got 4 if Sonic Boom's on the pitch. I'm trying to be guarded up for week 7. I hope so, Shaky.
You have the same problem I do. My Troll Slayers never rolled very well, so it's usually my biggest downfall.
Yeah, but also the She-Wolf of Valencia do have the Knuffles Alter, so in week 1, if I'm at home, I don't know if I'm at home or not. I will obviously. I probably won't be, but I am. So there you go. So I get the Knuffles Alter, so I'll be able to get some superstars as well in my inducements. I really don't know what else to say about them, really.
It's just a standard dwarf team.
Yeah, the Enigma guard.
I like the AG on the Blitzer.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. But it does give me a few more options like passing, handoff. So, it just give me a few more options. I thought. And
are we going to see a passing dwarf Blitzer? Is that what
well, possibly.
The other thing it gives you is how many players are you rolling? 11 or 12?
12 at the moment.
Okay, so the other thing that it does for you is it allows you to keep a runner off if you want to.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Because on defense, an Agi 4 is nasty, but it allows you to keep one of your runners safe.
I never thought about that. That could be a good thing. Yeah, but
I'm not sure about the leader. When you have 3 rerolls, do you need to
no, I just, there wasn't nothing else I liked. I looked to kick off return and all, but I just think, I don't know, just maybe, in the first season, I'll probably want to be more aggressive, so I might vanity roll more, just to try and get ready for season 2, if they survive. So that sort of tipped my balance in that way. But yeah, I mean, the other thing as well is if I need to cut TV in the season and Sonic Boom's still alive, then I could get rid of a team reroll to make cap or whatever. It just depends what we do in first season. Luckily, I've got a lot of tackle, so at least I've got that going for me. I think I've got 8 tackle. So, and then 2 frenzy pieces as well. What is poor man's tackle? So we'll have to see. Like I said, Knuffles Alter's good. I like the Knuffles Alter because obviously there's 2 dwarfs, what 10k each with the Knuffles Alter. So even if you just put them on the LOS, they're worth taking. So yeah, so that is the Shield Wolf Valencia. Now we're going to the Pink Panthers, the other Bash team in the division. Love the uniform, gotta say, really like it. Again, another team was not done much yet, not played many games. Dragoon, take it away. All got pink in the name.
I mean, it's Black Hawks or then they need some block or mighty blow or something on them.
Yeah.
See, usually when I do that with my Black Orcs, if I'm playing Orcs, I alternate. Like, I'll do block, mighty blow, so that way... Because the mighty blow ones tend to level faster.
Right.
But the block ones keep you safe.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's got 3 of them that are all, 1 Kaz away from levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of why I wanted to play them first if I could, because then, they're more unreliable, and they've got no guard, are they?
I love Dirty Pink. Every orc team should have a troll goblin, in my opinion. You're
Yeah.
missing out if you're not.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's only played 6 games, but not bad for a 6-game team. So, he got beat 2-1 by the Bumblebees and 2-0 by the Vandals. But I think that's another. That's,
I beat him 3-2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you're in this
That
as
is
well.
very nice.
Yeah, so not much really you can say about them. Like I said, there's a lot of growth to be done in this team. Obviously, he didn't play as many games, so it's first season. Most of this is about building. I like to say everyone makes the playoffs. It just depends which playoff comp you go in. But Hawker's a top player, and he's proven he's won titles before. So you think if anyone can get it done, he can get it done. Jimmy says what a bunch of panzers. Right then, 3 teams to go.
Yeah.
Go on. Are you going to say something else?
No, it's just in his development. Done it. There's not much you can say.
Yeah. Right then, the gobsmacked Gitslord, the only team who decided not to take the 3 admin win. They didn't need it. They're too good. Oh fucking hell, Dick Stench. Gotta love that name. Dick Stench, block on a troll. And that's about it.
We see a chainsaw.
Yeah, we get a chainsaw. We get a fanatic. We got a sneaky kick goblin to foul with. Although you probably foul with all of them. No apothecary though. 3 team rerolls.
I don't think goblins should run Apo.
Whoa.
Unless you have like a superstar goblin that you just saving it for that.
Well, I'm thinking of the trolls as well though.
It trolls every generation.
No,
you gotta
fuck
trust
no, yeah,
in the
yeah,
region.
Nah, balls to
You
that.
gotta trust in the region.
No. Balls to that. Has he got his Knuckles altar yet? He does. Oh, that's good. So when we play, we'll both be able to use the Knuckles altar, so that'll be carnage. Goblins is so fun, and I can imagine Tony being goblins is going to be insane. It's going to be an absolute crazy. And Tony could win any of these games. He could even beat the dwarfs and the orcs if the things go right. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be carnage, and nobody will want to play him. I wouldn't want to play him, and I'm dwarfs, and I've got all tackle.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just like the goblins; it's the fact that it's Tony. I think.
Yeah, and Tony's manacled sort of way of playing.
Yeah,
it's going to be good. Jimmy plays in week 1 though. Jimmy, can't wait to see that. Oh yes, dodge it and all that stuff. Dodge this big massive fanatic whapping his ball around your neck.
No, a chainsaw.
Oh, chop him up. Yeah, so that'll be good. I presume Jimmy will stream his game as well, so that'll be fun. Yeah, nice to have a troll with block as well. If you can get block on the other troll, that'd be beautiful. I can't wait to see what he actually he chooses. To be honest, it'll be a lot of good fun. Get loads of mana. It's beautiful. And look his record. He's won 4, drawn 1, lost 5. So he's almost at 50-50 for wins as well. So that's bloody good. I think that's really good. So I think the Goblin team is going to be very popular in this play pool for definite, and Stuns and Skulls altogether really, because we've got the other Goblins as well, haven't we? So and obviously end of season he's not stopped by that transfer thing. He can transfer as much as he wants if he wants to. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see what he does there. Right, 2 teams to go. We're trying to get these done before the first game of the ever season, the debut season. Another Salvation Army, Holstonston, High Elves, 12 players. Look at number 3, gorgeous. Agility 5, catcher, who basically has mighty blow, tackle, block. Wow, I love him. He is really, really good. And he got Booth, an Agility 5 blitzer with Blodge. It's a very competitive team. It's 1640, but he's got 60 of that in TV blow. So, it's actually 1580.
I mean, I assume he's going to be leveling up and getting an enhancement.
Well, you don't know, do you? They might do.
I like number 1, the AG5 Blitzer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. He beat Tubi Confirmed 3-0. He beat the Greenesses 4-2. He beat Chorps. He played the Chorps quite a bit of Murray. He beat Simbin Honeymoon 2-1. The Aldorf Sentinel smashed him 3-0 though. Oh. And the Gitloads beat him 2-0 as well. Well, interesting. Very interesting. But obviously now, look at the team now with all that agility. He's got a piece of guard as well, what he'll like.
That guard, I think, is going to be crucial.
I think so too. I think this is a really good team. I really do. I think.
If I remember correctly, I did say Holstonson said this is his first high elf.
Really?
If I remember correctly, yeah. So if that is the case, like, he'll be getting better and better as the season goes on.
Yeah.
So it could be very deadly by the end of it.
I think so too. I think they're but you know, it's got a good start. All that speed, catch, dodge, safe throw, pass on his thrower. You know, like ABA most of the place. Just a really good team. I can't wait to see how this goes. I think that's a really, really good team. And finally, then let's get to Shaky Dog's team.
The best team. Shaky, shaky, shaky.
I'm sure he'll love to you saying that. So Dragoon, talk to us about the Shaky Dog team then. I'll let you...
It is a beautiful team. I normally don't like the movement down on the catcher, but it has guard, beautiful. Tree, beautiful. The wrestle on the lineman, beautiful. He has the kicker, so he can start pressuring, like, where he wants to. I'm a bit upset he doesn't have 4 catches. I feel like he should have 4. War dancers are beautifully made.
Yeah, they need to die. Yeah, I mean, he's got 13 players as well, so again, elves with 13 players, especially when you're AV7, is massive. He's got a tree as well. 1620 TV's not bad for 13 player Wood Elf team.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good TV efficient.
I was gonna say, nothing's really bloaty either.
No. For a guy who says he can't play Wood Elves, his record says otherwise. 5 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. He lost to Deceased in Dub Skulls at Camry. He drew with the Veterans 3-3, that's the Rats. He even drew 3-3 with their Bearzo. Beat the Salvation Army already. Yes, that's it, Bearzo. If it isn't the best Blood Bowl, that is the best thing Bearzo said to do. It is Bearzo. We're me and Proudstar are gonna stream the first Blood Bowl game in Sons and Skulls in a minute. Dragoon's playing. Who are you playing? The Rats, Dragoon?
Rats.
Yes, can't wait for that. And then we got Stolzy playing at 9! The 9! The Germans are playing at the 9 o'clock! The 9! So we can't wait for that. So that'll be a good game as well.
Who did he lose to? I don't see it. Oh,
he played lots of movie.
Yep.
No way, yes. What do you mean no way? So there's a couple of games on. Because obviously all the tickets are done. We started your play pool already, Bear, so we've already streamed it. And basically you can see who you're playing week 1. I can't even remember who you're playing now. Crimson Pants then, really good. Got the kicker, they got everything, nothing bloaty, nothing special, but what else do they really need special? I can't wait to see how Shaky Dog does. Obviously, I don't play Shaky till week 7, so I've got a long time to see it. Hopefully, I'll have like 10 Palinons, 10 guards, and all that shit by then. Good team, that says Bearzo. Yeah, I think it's as well.
It is.
And it's a very good coach as well. So yeah, I can see why a lot of people will fancy Shaky to finish top of this play pool. Dragoon. So yeah, right. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it because there's a big game playing soon. Bold predictions then. So what bold prediction is? Something we predict and we go, no way will that happen. But it does. So I don't know if Proudstar is going to be able to think of a bold prediction. But while he is,
I've already got mine.
Dragoon's already got one, yes. Go on then, what's your bold prediction?
Only the elves will go through to the actual playoff.
Is
not
that
the
a...
wooden nobbler.
Is that... Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, no. Hang on. How many elf teams is there? 4?
4.
Alright, I'll let you off
So
then.
they're
We'll
gonna
let
take
you
up
off that.
every spot.
Yeah. I thought it was 6 for some reason, but then I realised that because of humans. Bold prediction.
Goblins to win.
No wooden nobbler. That could happen. That could happen. Bold predictions.
Bold.
I don't know what. It'll never happen, but here's your bold prediction. Bold prediction. All 4 elf teams will all qualify for the wooden nobbler.
So you're just going opposite of me.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh no.
Yes, there you go. That's a bold prediction. Not like that guy's bloody pathetic. Proudstar, do you have a bold prediction or not? Do you want to predict anything?
No more than 2 goblins will die all season.
Whoa! Woo! We like that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Barely won't take it to the Cardinal season. That's not going to happen. What about realistic things, Bezo? Not things what
I
happen.
was going to say, Berza, I said you weren't going to complain about dice. That goes in that category.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Right. Okay.
See, the funny part is if I'm right, that means the rest of the division is really sucking.
I would go with that. Right. So who? First of all, who do you think will finish 5th in the play pool? So whoever finishes 5th will be top seed, one of the top seeds for the wooden nobbler. So Proudstar, who's going to come 5th in this play pool?
In 5th? I'm going to say Shaky Dog.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like Proudstar. You can come again.
That's fighting talk.
I love that. Oh, dear.
Shaky knows I love him.
Yeah.
I need to get a sign made saying Shaky Dog #1.
Dragoon, do you think Shaky Dog will come 5th as well?
No, it's going to be Bernie. It's going to be you.
I don't mind. I'll quite happily take that in this division. I'll quite happily go to the Wooden Nobbler. Get him a free transfer for next season. Not a problem. 5th. Ooh, 5th. I'm going to go with the Pink Panzers. I'll pass on to the other admin. Just because he ain't got any tackle. That's the way I'm going. Right, 4th place then. So for the Big Boys League, the non-cool league, who are we going with? 4th place for Proudstar. Who's finishing 4th?
4th place. Sorry, Bernie.
So,
you're in 4th.
If I finish 4th in this pool of elves, I'll take that. Dragoon?
Fern Tree Orchard Seasons.
Okay.
I probably just butchered that name. I'm so sorry, man.
Right, 4th place. So I've already picked them. See, the only thing I'm worried about with Average Joe's is they have no tackle. I'm really worried with that. I quite like them. I really want to say the Goblins, but it might be just a stretch too far. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it.
After giving us all talk of, we got a rush. He's sitting there like 10 minutes.
It's a thing though, because everyone says my tips cares. Alright, 4th place, I'm gonna go with the Average Joe's.
You?
I think his skill is in if you like lens Bezos dice, he might do alright. 3rd place then for Proudstar.
3rd place? I'm giving Jimmy 3rd place.
Jimmy. Woo! Proud Star. Not Proud Star. Dragoon.
Another Salvation Army.
Third place for me, Shield Wall of Valencia. Second
Whoa,
place.
you can't be copying me. What's this? No.
Why? Why?
I'm the singer here.
Alright, well, I'll just do it better. What we on to now? Second place. Proud Star, second place, please.
Goblins.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted to. I want as brave as Proud Star. I like that pick, though. Dragoon, second place.
I think my Dark Elves, Blue Book Believers, isn't they gonna do it?
Triple B's. Alright, you're going for second there. Okay. Second place, Crimson Pans. I'm going for Shaky. Remember that, Shaky. I did not tip you to win the division. Remember that. Right, so who wins the division then, Proud Star? Come on. Tell us who wins it.
The Pink Pansies.
The Pink Pansies of Hawkeye, yes.
Ooh.
Lovely. I like that. That's a proper Proud Star pick, that. That does not surprise me. Obviously, you're not going to go for Shaky Dog, so who are you picking, Dragoon?
I'm going for this team called Crimson Plains.
Oh, right. Who they coached by?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be Shaky.
Well, that's a surprise. So, Dragoon tips the Shaky Dog to win the division. But you know what? You're all picked really, really well. But I think if you can get past week 1, I think Blue Book Believers are going to win the division.
Oh.
Dark Elf.
Oh, so me and you literally just swapped. I said Blue Book Believers are coming second.
Yeah. And I got it right. I couldn't tip Shaky as knowing you was going to tip him. It would try. Right, so that's us done, isn't it? Oh, no, hang on a minute. You said... right. Who do you think, out of all the 3 player pools we've seen, Dragoon, who do you think is going to win the first ever Stuns and Schools title?
I think it's this team, you know. I mentioned them, they're going to win the league of a play pool. I think it's going to be the Outdoor Sentinels.
Ooh, Stolzy.
You all thought I was going to say Shaky.
No, we won't. No, I was never in with that. I'm just trying to remember where I picked to in the divisions now. I can't really remember.
It's going to be a shambles if I didn't actually pick Stolzy to win this deal.
Dare you to jinx one, Stolzy said. Well. He said, fuck you. Right, you know what? I'm going to go with this. The winner of the first ever Stuns and Schools will be the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh.
The Elven Union team, what has played only, and bear in mind they've only got his skills. We've only got 10 players. But I was so impressed with his first ever game. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons.
Proud Star, do you have... did you watch the other 2 play pools?
Only bits and pieces, so I have no prediction for the overall winner.
No.
There we go.
No.
So we are done. I've gone out there with the Elven Union.
Whoa.
What we forgot?
Who's going to win Goldwood and Nobler?
How do we know? We don't know who's going to be in there.
Who's going to win it, Bernie? You have to say. Who's going to be the best of the shit?
Me. I'm gonna win it.
No, I'm gonna go with Hawker. Pink Pansies has to be.
No, it's mine. I tell you. Dear me. Right, you'll be ready for your game in a minute, won't you?
Yeah, I think he just messaged me saying turn 16.
Oh, you see what I mean? It's just amazing, isn't it? When things go. Good job. I just took a bit more time there, wasn't I? Right, so that's us all done then. We've all told you what's going to happen. Atlanta Falcons will win the first season of Suns and Schools. Well, I'll just give them the skull now and say well done. And we'll see you in about 5-10 minutes when we'll make history in Suns and Schools, where we'll see my good friend Dragoon face off against my other good friend Sleepy J in a Lizards versus Rats first ever Stuns and Schools game, and then later on tonight at 9 o'clock
9.
we will have a German off between Booby and Stolzy. What's going to be an amazing game as well. Thanks to Jimmy. Thanks to Dragoon, who will be going off now to get ready and pray to Nuffle. Thanks to Proudstar, who'll be with me in a moment when we watch and laugh as all these rats die or all these lizards die.
And I've made my first dwarf team and put it in the graveyard.
Yeah,
So.
beautiful. Proudstar,
beautiful.
I love you. Beautiful. That's what we want to see.
You will not be facing my Amazons, though.
You've just got to play Bearzo now and make him cry with dwarfs, because he loves dwarfs. Shaky likes playing dwarfs as well, so he'll play a few dwarfs. So yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you in about 5-10 minutes for the first ever game of Stuns and Skulls. Take care, guys, and see you soon. Bye-bye.